NHIA and member schools, thank you for coming to support the team this evening. High school sports are an extension of the classroom learning experience. The student athletes in front of you have worked hard in the classroom and in practice to get to play here tonight. As we encourage them to demonstrate good sportsmanship, we'd also like to ask you, our fans, to help make this event meaningful for our athletes by showing respect for your team, the opposing teams, the coaches, and the officials. We thank you in advance for your positive sportsmanship for your play tonight. In the unlikely event of an emergency, all occupants are asked to leave the building near the nearest exit. Please take a moment and observe the signs. Please be reminded for the safety of our players and coaches and officials, all spectators are not permitted on the court before, during, or after the game. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated. Now let's meet the starting lineups for our visitors. Number 1, Mason Paquette. Number 12, Kia Totten. Number 14, Matt Doyle. Number 35, Matt Malonga. Number 15, Ty Miles. The Lancers are coached by Jared Kailash and assisted by Seth Barron, Dylan LaRue, and Connor Lewis. And now for your Merrimack Tomahawks. Number 2, Jackson Rosa. Number 3, Number 13, Mike Farah. Number 22, Logan Dave. And number 23, Jensen Monroe. The Tomahawks are coached by Austin Denton and assisted by Eric Gender and Matt Fossas. Tonight's athletic trainer is Ellie Rousseau. At this time, please stand if you're able and remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome inside the H. Dana Taylor Gymnasium for tonight's Division I boys basketball contest between the visiting Lancers of Londonderry High School and your Merrimack Tomahawks. My name is Brian Gagnon on the play-by-play tonight, and on the camera this evening, Merrimack, New Hampshire's very own Assistant Media Services Coordinator, and that is Mr. Justin Slez. How are you, Justin?
I'm doing great tonight, Brian. How are you?
Doing excellent. Great night for a basketball game.
Absolutely.
And a couple of 4 and 6 teams tonight playing, and we should have a very even matchup between these two teams, and very important matchup in terms of playoffs and seeding in a very clustered Division I. Merrimack coming off a loss in our last broadcast on Tuesday night against Trinity, last Tuesday night. They had a bye on Friday. Londonderry is also coming off a loss, losing at Nashua North. And they control the tap to open tonight's game. This is number 12, Kia Totten. Inside to Mason Paquette. Ball is stolen by Logan Day. Over to Mikey Flera, who has entered the starting lineup tonight. Little mix-up for Austin Denton. Lancers coming out in a little zone defense. Looks like a 2-3 matchup. Jackson Rosa over to Day, back over to Rosa. Good job by the Lancers. Really no entry pass here by the Tomahawks. Now they get it into McCarthy. And it's stolen by Mason Paquette. Nice defense by Londonderry. Inside to the big fella, Ty Miles, and he puts it in for 2. Coach Denton not happy with the offense to start. And that pass almost came up here. It will be Londonderry ball. Londonderry's defense confusing the Tomahawks here early. You don't see a lot of matchup zones. You got 4 guys playing zone, 1 guy playing man-to-man, essentially.
It's unique.
It is unique. One of those combination defenses. Nice play by Rosa. Good hands there. Knocks it out of bounds. Lancers coming in, as we mentioned, 4-6 on the season. They have lost their last 2 games. Prior to that, they had a 3-game win streak going until they had to face Pinkerton. And a steal here for the Tomahawks. Another steal by the Lancers. Paquette lays it in for 2 and a 4-0 Londonderry lead. Both teams struggling here on the offensive end early. And there you see the man-to-man on Flera. Now it's McCarthy, corner 3. Got it.
Nice.
Drew McCarthy from downtown, and we'll get another look at that. 4-3 game.
Woke the student section up over there. Pretty full over there tonight.
A very bright student section tonight.
Yes.
As Matt Doyle knocks that one home. 6-3 Lancers in this early going.
Cheer team also in the house over there in the student section. Keeping up the morale.
Absolutely. Flera's going to try a 3, and he's just off the mark. Monroe, offensive rebound, goes up, and it's partially blocked there by number 14, Matt Doyle. Londonderry coming back on the other end, and we've got an offensive foul.
That's a gotta hoit.
Mike Flera has done that so many times this season.
He has.
Add another one. 6-3 Lancers. That foul was on Nat Luongo.
It's a rough specialty to have in your pocket there, I think.
Coaches love it. I think there's a reason he's worked his way into the starting lineup tonight. Plays like that. Logan Day gets it inside to McCarthy. Rosa, his 3 is blocked, out of bounds. Number 2, Jamison Seaman, and number 5, Connor Williams into the game for the Lancers. They got a pretty big bench over there. Day inside to Monroe. Monroe coming off a 27-point performance against Trinity. Back-to-back season highs for him and back-to-back Merrimack TV Player of the Game performances as Rosa on the jump stop knocks it home.
Quite the honor, I would say.
I mean,
prestigious.
You have the Gatorade Player of the Year in New Hampshire, and you've got the Merrimack TV Player of the Game. Which one is more prestigious?
I don't care to comment.
Out of bounds, and we're going to have some discussion here about this one. And it will be Londonderry ball. The other official overruling the original call. And a backcourt violation. It's not going to matter.
And while we got 2 seconds, Brian, I want to remind folks, if you want us to shout you out during the game, you can check out our Facebook page at Merrimack TV. Check out the most recent post about this game. Leave a comment, and we will try and give you a shout out at some point during the game here. Got Megan Bells already said, have a great game. So thank you, Megan. It's already a great one so far, I would say.
So far, so good. Logan Day to Rosa, swings it to the corner. Flare up, baseline drive, kicks it back to Rosa. Rosa looks inside. Nice look for Logan Day for 2.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful ball movement by the Tomahawks. And they take their first lead of the game.
Crowd is loving it.
That's inside to Miles, using that big frame. Goes up off glass, gets his own rebound, and draws the foul. Ty Miles doing great work down low. Looks like Merrimack's going to get almost wholesale subs here at this next whistle. And Zach Rozawi's going to come in as an answer to Miles.
Get a little height on him there.
Absolutely. So Ty Miles at the line. His first shot, no good. 4 substitutions here for the Tomahawks. Monroe will stay in, but Roy, Morrison, Johnson, and Rozawi into the game. That Rozawi and Miles matchup is going to be fun. Miles knocks that one down.
Definitely looking forward to that matchup as this game progresses.
We get a tie game at 7-7. David Roy steps into it. Now Morrison looking over for Johnson. Back to Morrison. Morrison's going to try a 3.
Long one.
And that'll hit the rope and come down.
Thank goodness. I think we left the Merrimack TV ladder back at the studio. So.
Yes. Number 35, Matt Luongo back into the game for Londonderry. There's a little jump trap there by the Tomahawks. Couldn't quite get him in the backcourt. This is Paquette, and it's going to be a foul on David Roy.
Couldn't quite get those feet planted, I guess.
Yeah. Got him with the body there. That's the second team foul on the Tomahawks. Now Miles is doubled. Rozawi and Johnson. Nice job by Johnson to strip that away.
There.
Johnson thought about 3. He drives around the perimeter instead. Now Morrison has Rozawi on the flash. Goes down low to Monroe, but it's tipped away by Miles. Number 12, Kia Totten back into the game, as is number 21, Crosby Nolan.
Londonderry been great about getting their hands on the ball just to disrupt any shots or passes here.
Monroe, turnaround shot, no good. Rozawi gets his own rebound and couldn't put it home. He rushed it. I'll tell you, you talk about teams with good hands, as Crosby puts one up and it's good. Crosby Nolan, rather. That Trinity team the other night played some of the best defense I've seen in a long time.
Absolutely.
Merrimack couldn't get anything going. Morrison for the answer. Got it!
Wow.
Noah Morrison from downtown, and we're tied at 10. Merrimack extends it full court here. They look like they got some, maybe an athleticism advantage here on this Londonderry team. We'll see. Miles for 3. Got it! Rattles it home.
Wow.
Ty Miles with 6. And Londonderry back in the lead. Johnson looking for the cutter. Gets it now to Rozawi. And now Roy. Skip pass to Johnson. Baseline drive. And a travel. Oh, he made a nice pass there, but took one too many steps. (13-10). Londonderry, we're got about 1:40 to go in this first quarter. Thank you for joining us tonight on Merrimack TV. Paquette. His jumper is good. And Mason Paquette has 4 points for Londonderry, and the Lancers have a 5-point lead. Johnson. Over now to Morrison. Inside to Rozawi. kicks it back out to Johnson. Now Morrison tries another three. That one's short. And the rebound by Miles. Luongo pushes the issue. Now Miles, the trailer. Offensive foul. And that one was taken by Nate Johnson. Well, there's definitely an art to taking the charge. And
most certainly.
This Merrimack team does a good job of it. The challenge there is to do it without flopping all over the court, and nobody likes that. But when you draw contact, and these Merrimack kids are drawing contact, I'll tell you, and they're going down, doing a great job. Monroe kicks it over to Morrison. He tries another three, no good, and the rebound off. Rezawi out of bounds. Talk about the taking charges. The NBA has now instituted a rule, an anti-flopping rule.
They have?
That is actually a rule.
It's long overdue.
The LeBron James rule.
Yeah.
Nice rebound by Rezawi as number 12, Taunton, missed that shot.
How subjective is that, though?
Very subjective.
Okay.
That's the problem.
Yes.
Monroe for two. They get him for a travel.
There's another one.
Boy, Merrimack turnovers really hurting them here in this first quarter. Ryan Elliott into the game, as is Drew McCarthy. 21 seconds to go in this first quarter. Merrimack keeping the full court pressure on. That's Morrison. Had a nice first quarter. He's guarding Taunton. Oh, Roy almost got to that one. Paquette for three. Oh, what a turnaround.
Oh, my goodness.
Roy almost had the steal. Paquette drains the three. Johnson at the buzzer. Won't get it to go. But Londonderry with a strong run here to end the first quarter. It is a 11-0 run for the Lancers, and they have an 18-10 lead.
Pretty even up until that run. It was looking good. Anyway, Brian, if you're enjoying the game, check out more MHS sports action. Just download the Merrimack TV app. Merrimack TV is a free download from your device's app store. Download Merrimack TV on your iPhone, Android, Roku, Apple TV, or Amazon Fire device to watch live varsity sports, concerts, meetings, events, and other on-demand content. You're watching Merrimack TV, your community, your voice. And Brian, that's a free app you can get pretty much anywhere. The only thing that's not on that list is, I believe, laptops or PCs. It wasn't built for those, but we did test it on our MacBooks back at the studio, and it does work. So it's pretty much anywhere you want to download apps. It's available. It's free. It's great. Take Merrimack TV with you anywhere you go.
Best bargain in the country.
Absolutely.
And you know, I'm a PC guy. I'm old school.
Yes.
And great to know I can attempt to download it on my laptop.
I'll have to try it on my Windows PC and report back. I actually haven't tried it on that one yet because it works great on my phone. So
Jackson Rosa with it for Merrimack. Almost turned it over right out of the timeout to start the period. Rosa for three. No good. Rebound Londonderry. They look to extend this lead to double digits. Taunton. Over now to Crosby Nolan. Now Mason Paquette guarded by Day. Nice drive by Paquette. But Day able to stay with it, get the rebound. Rosa's pass intercepted by Nolan. Offensive foul.
Oh my goodness.
This one taken by Logan Day. Wow.
Gonna get some pads in the back of those uniforms.
I'll tell you what.
See if they can turn this into some points.
Well, that's the challenge right now for the Tomahawks. It's been all season, as they are only averaging 51.6 points per game. And actually, that's an improvement over last season.
How's that stack up against Londonderry? Do you have those numbers?
Londonderry's at 52-8.
Okay.
So offensively, they match up pretty well. And another turnover by the Tomahawks.
Tossing it away.
And they got to protect the ball. 8-point game. Londonderry defense doing a great job of forcing the turnovers. Paquette puts up a 2, and it's no good. The rebound by Mikey Flera. Over to Elliott. Merrimack having a really hard time with this matchup zone. Rosa back over to McCarthy. Almost wonder if they want to get a ball screen on the guy defending the ball.
Yeah, they just don't have an answer right now.
McCarthy for 3.
Long,
no good.
long 3.
Tipped by Day, and that one is recovered by Taunton. That one's stripped by Day. Oh, my goodness.
Scoop.
Rosa for 2, and he goes to the line. Boy, Logan Day just continues to impress. This is a kid who just talking with his dad before the game, and doesn't play a lot of basketball. Hasn't played a ton of basketball. This really isn't his #1 sport, but he's one of those guys. We call him an agitator. He just goes out there, plays tough defense. He's all over the floor. As Rosa hits the first. But Day doing work right now in this first half and doing all the things you don't see in the stat sheet. He's been a welcome addition to this team for sure, as Rosa hits them both. And we have a 6-point game. Tomahawks man-to-man full court. Flera is trapping with Day, and we get a timeout by Londonderry. And with 5:40 to go in the second quarter, Tomahawks cut into this lead. It's now 18-12. Londonderry.
Thank you for watching tonight's game on Merrimack TV. If you're interested in learning more about Merrimack TV or the Merrimack TV ladder that we spoke about earlier, you can email myself, Justin Slez, or Nicholas LaValle, the Media Services Coordinator over at Merrimack TV. Email us at merrimackTV@merrimacknh.gov. We'd love to hear from you.
So Londonderry will inbound. 5:40 to go in this first half. Matt Schmidt into the game for the Tomahawks. With McCarthy, Flera, Rosa, and Day. And they're going to tell David Roy he's going to wait. You had your chance during the timeout. This is Connor Williams with the basketball for Londonderry. Ty Miles back into the game. He's guarded by Schmidt. Another good matchup. The big fella is down low. Skip pass all the way across to Luongo
wide
for 3.
Open.
That was beautiful sequence there for Londonderry. Schmidt kicks it over to Rosa. Back now to McCarthy. McCarthy ball fake. Now Day for 3. Way off the mark.
The Londonderry defender might have got a little hand on it.
Yeah, I got a piece of that. Nice play by Day. Skipped over now to Rosa. Rosa for 2. Yes. A little runner. Jackson with 6. 21-14 our score. Let's have another look at that runner. He gets into the lane, puts it in for 2. And back to the live action.
Foul.
It's a foul on Matt Schmidt. First foul on Matt. And Miles will be at the line shooting 2. Chance to extend this Londonderry lead. He back irons the first one. Monroe and Roy back into the game for the Tomahawks. Flera and McCarthy will have a seat. Matt Doyle takes a seat for Londonderry. Cameron Madden into the game for the Lancers. Out there with Miles and Paquette and Connor Williams. And Luongo. Miles hits the second free throw. Monroe. Over to Rosa. Rosa guarded by Madden. Now Roy, long three. Yes!
Beautiful.
David Roy from downtown, 22-17. Here's a look at that three. Now the Merrimack crowd has woken up here a little bit. Londonderry took him out of it early.
Tomahawks could heed their call for defense and get that ball back.
Day, excellent work again.
Nice.
Schmidt, he was thinking about it. He was thinking about the dunk going in. You can see it. But nice job by Luongo to strip that away. Big possession here for the Tomahawks. Can get this down to a one-possession game.
You seen him dunk out here?
Oh, I've seen it. Seen it during warm-ups. I have not yet seen it during a game. Skip pass to Roy. Corner three. No good. And Schmidt couldn't quite get the rebound there. Miles got a hand in there too. Nice trap by Roy and Monroe. And there's the skip pass. Nice look underneath. But it was tipped away by Jackson Rosa.
Tomahawks keeping the heat up.
I think that's where they feel like they have the advantage tonight, is defensively. Just under 54 points a game allowed for the Tomahawks as Miles is left wide open underneath.
Easy pickings.
He has 9 for Londonderry, 24-17. Monroe takes it in, and 1!
Oh, man.
My goodness. Jensen Monroe says hello. Let's look at this one again. Taking that into the traffic. And he'll put that down. 2 and a foul. The old hoop and harm. And chance for the three-point play, no good. Day able to save it. What an effort by Logan Day and Matt Schmidt there. Rosa over to the corner. Monroe spins around. Now Roy tries the three in rhythm. No good over the head of Matt Schmidt. And great defense by the Tomahawks. Monroe couldn't finish. Roy can't finish. Day does.
There it is.
Oh, what a sequence for Merrimack. The miss. The miss. The make. So Logan Day with a chance here to get this to a 2-point game. Boy, talk about never giving up on a play.
It's a definition right there.
And that was 3 guys not giving up. And actually that started with David Roy in the backcourt. Tremendous defense. Day's shot, no good. Rebound, Jensen Monroe. Tomahawks back within 1 possession. Rosa for the tie. Got it!
Way outside, too. Wow.
Oh, my. We are tied at 24. Nothing but nylon for Rosa. Oh, and Miles puts it off glass and in. Somebody's got to get on time, Miles. 26-24.
Put a stop to that momentum real quick right there.
Yes, sir. He's had a couple real easy ones. Rosa for the lead. No good. And Merrimack's going to get time out here with 1:55 to go in this first half. We've already got high excitement in this one. 26-24, Londonderry.
I think this is a good timeout here.
Yeah, good timeout for Austin. Kind of calm the guys down a little bit. Got to figure out how to get on Ty Miles. He's had a couple of real easy looks just right underneath the basket.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that is being addressed right now in the timeout. Miles right now for Londonderry with 11 points. Jackson Rosa with 9 for Merrimack. Those are your leading scorers. Or if the second half is as good as this first half, we're in for a treat. So stay tuned here on Merrimack TV. Two very evenly matched teams. We'll be back here, of course, on Friday night. Manchester Central in the house.
That should be a good game.
First time we've covered Manchester Central. A lot of firsts coming up. And then Tuesday night, the Bedford girls. That's all I got to say. Jackson Rosa inside to Monroe. Ball fake, off glass and in.
Man.
We're tied again.
Fooled me up here.
Third tie of the game, 26 all. Merrimack student section getting into it. Paquette, no good. Rebound, Matt Schmidt. Rosa to Roy. Roy gets it to Schmidt. Now Rosa. Ooh, he has Day. Now Day into Schmidt at the elbow. Back to Jackson Rosa for 3. Yes!
Yeah.
I'm out of breath.
Nothing but net.
Rosa puts Merrimack ahead 29-26.
Get a look at that one again.
Ooh,
beautiful.
He's on fire. Rosa with 10 in the second quarter, 12 in the game. Leads all scorers. 3-point try, no good. Rebound, Rosa. Rosa feeling it right now. No good. Rebound, Schmidt, and he'll get to the line. And I think that's number 21, Crosby Nolan. And now Matt Schmidt to the line. He will shoot a pair. Hard to tell whether he was actually shooting on that, but regardless, it's his 5th foul, of Londonderry's 5th foul of the quarter. And Schmidt misses the first. So the Lancers put Luongo back in the game, as well as Cameron Madden. 30-26. Tomahawks by 4 as Schmidt knocked down the second. Tomahawks trying to enter the break with the lead. Nice job by Monroe on the steal. He leads it ahead for Roy, just a little too far. It'll be Lancer's ball. Monroe knows he just missed that pass. And the ball comes into Taunton. Guarded by David Roy. Here's Paquette. This is the guy they want with the basketball. Gets a little ISO with Day, gets the screen. Paquette, no good. Rebound, Monroe. Still a second and a half to go. Rosa. Oh, he just missed.
Oh, my goodness.
But what a comeback by the Tomahawks in that second quarter as they respond with a big run of their own to end that quarter. I believe it was a 20-8 run to end that quarter.
Wow.
As they were at one point down 18-10, and it is now 30-26. So by my math, that'd be a 20-8 run.
That's pretty good math right there. So, Brian, I don't want to leave you high and dry. I got a budget committee starting. I just want to make sure it's going smoothly. I will be back in just a minute.
Excellent.
So I'm sorry to leave you talking with yourself. Hopefully the Chuck-a-Ducks come out here.
Oh, we'll take care of the Chuck-a-Ducks.
I'll be back very briefly, Brian. Thank you.
Thank you, Justin. And it is Chuck-a-Duck time, folks. Here at halftime of a great basketball game, 30-26 in favor of the Merrimack Tomahawks. And here come the Duck Chuckers. I believe they did a Chick-fil-A gift card on the line tonight. So We'll have a recap of the first half in just a moment and look at the Division I standings as well. Also check in on some of the scores throughout Division I.
All right, here we go. You ready? All right, closest to the bullseye wins the AAA gift cards, okay? And 1, 2, 3, go!
And here come those Ducks. Trying to get it into the middle of that M. And it looks like we got not many great candidates tonight. Oh, we got a good one there, the yellow one. Nice toss. Excellent form. And I'm thinking that yellow duck might be the closest.
I think it's this one right here. All right, okay, so Tara Day purchased them for people. It's Duck 150, 150.
Oh, Duck 150 with the big win tonight. And congratulations to our winner, Duck 150. And we thank you for joining us for that riveting action of Chuck a Duck here at halftime. Jackson Rosa, 12 second quarter points. I'm sorry, 10 second quarter points for the Tomahawks. And the Tomahawks in that quarter with a 20-8 run. As updating the folks on Twitter right now, we got a couple of scores coming in. Looks like South is leading Goffstown at halftime, 32-25. That was a scoreless second quarter for Mr. Caruso of Nashua South. And looking for some other scores, but not seeing any others right now. But let's go through the standings in Division I, talk about some of these big games. We had a really big upset in Division I this week as Friday night, Dover took down Pinkerton in a amazing game for them. I believe the final 78-56 as the Sledgehammer rejoins us.
You're talking about Dover upsetting Pinkerton?
Dover knocked off Pinkerton. Now, the amazing thing about that game, Pinkerton had about 5 or 6 straight games in a row where they had scored 90, I think it was 85 or more points. They were averaging almost 90 points a game.
Holy cow.
Over that 5-game stretch. And Dover won by 26. They won 78 by 22, 78-56.
Wow.
It was emphatic. And I'm wondering if somebody was hurt for Pinkerton or what happened. But Dover and Merrimack played earlier this year, and Dover won 39-36. Just really low-scoring game. Their defense must have done a number on Pinkerton. That's all I can think.
Huh.
But Pinkerton now at 10-1, but and Bedford at 11-0. And I don't know if you remember last week, I said Pinkerton hasn't really played as tough a schedule as Pinkerton yet.
I do recall that little tidbit.
Might be I say vulnerable. It's subjective for sure. If anybody's gonna get upset, I thought it'd be them. Bedford has far more quality wins out of their 11 wins. But Pinkerton's still a scary team.
Yes, absolutely.
But that was a big upset. We'll let Justin take care of a little business here.
Yeah, let's have a look-see on my informational sheet, just so people are aware that the town of Merrimack's media division is branded Merrimack TV. The division is funded by way of franchise fees from Comcast cable subscribers in Merrimack. The town of Merrimack has a community TV facility located at 6 Babusick Lake Road. It's in the West Wing upstairs. Our 4 cable channels reach over 8,000 homes. We're accessible online at merrimacktv.com and on the Merrimack TV app. You're watching Merrimack TV, your community, your voice. And Brian, that community TV facility that I just mentioned, upstairs the West Wing of Town Hall. You can always reach out to myself or Nicholas at Merrimack TV at merrimacknh.gov if you want to set up a time and swing by and check out what we have to offer for anyone in the community. If you're a Merrimack resident, we have a community TV studio for you to utilize and make some content for Merrimack TV, and also for yourself. You'd be able to just, whatever you happen to create, take that file with you and post it where you like. The caveat is that we have whatever you've done to put on Merrimack TV, whether that be the app or the cable broadcast or whatever it happens to be. So got a little studio set up, a few cameras. We'll run the cameras for you. We'll run the audio if you want to send us some graphics or what have you before you do some sort of recording. It's mostly, we get a lot of talk show style stuff. It's probably the easiest to do. You show up with a guest, you talk whatever you like, and we'll record it. We'll run all the stuff for you, and you leave with a file that you can post wherever you like. So,
and you leave happy.
And you leave happy.
You leave with a smile on your face.
Exactly. So, once again, Merrimack TV at merrimacknh.gov if you want to reach out to myself, Justin Slez, or Nicholas LaValle. Find out some more information about that. Maybe I'll pull up our Facebook feed here, see if we've got any shout-outs to cover. And wouldn't you know it, we don't.
Well, there you go.
So if you happen to find yourself on Facebook, and on Facebook at Merrimack TV, you can check out our post about tonight's game against the Lancers. Just leave us a comment. We'll try and shout you out during the game here. Whether you're a Tomahawks fan or a Lancers fan, let us know where you're watching from, how you're watching. As always, I'm always interested in what anyone might be snacking on.
Oh, yeah.
Nachos, Munchos, Fritos.
Layered nachos.
What have you. Layered nachos. No debate here, Brian.
No?
So leave that comment on the Merrimack TV Facebook page under the post about this game. We'll try and give you a shout-out. Once again, thank you, Megan Bell, for
one thing I did want to comment on. I saw Ross's Merrimack moment.
Merrimack moment, yes.
I had no idea our Granite State Challenge team here in Merrimack was that dominant.
So dominant. It's I would liken it to a dynasty at this point.
Absolutely.
I think
3 out of 4?
3 out of 4 of the last 4 years.
I learned something in that, and now you're going to laugh at this. Would you know you're talking to a Granite State Challenge alum?
I did not know that. You're kidding me.
I was an alternate, but I was on the show.
How'd you guys fare?
We lost badly to Salem.
Okay.
But I was an alternate, and what made it hysterical was my friend, one of my best friends, was one of the regular 4 contestants, and couldn't say a word the whole time. He was so camera shy, he couldn't say a word.
Really?
The entire show, like he didn't even move.
That's part of the challenge.
And,
one thing that you don't speak about.
Yeah. So like, I'm sitting there the whole time going, "Oh, come on now, you got it."
Yeah.
But I did get on for a little bit. They did bring the alternates in for a couple of sessions.
Nice.
And it was fun.
That's great.
It was fun. But Merrimack, I mean, with a dynasty in Granite State
Absolutely.
Challenge.
3 out of the
Check
last 4 years. Yeah, the Merrimack moment, you can find that on the Merrimack TV app right now. Of course, shot with the help of the production of Ross Corman O'Reilly.
Well, I think I called Ross Coleman O'Reilly during the broadcast.
I didn't pick that up. That's okay.
But, hey, like you said, if you say it fast enough,
it's kind of what it sounds like.
Exactly. Good job by Schmidt on Miles, but Miles able to knock that home as we start the second half.
Lancers coming right out of the gate with that quick 2.
(30-28). Ooh, and a turnover by Roy to start the half. Day with great defense there on Taunton. Roy almost traveled there.
Wow.
Somehow
great
got that pass
great pass.
Monroe, corner 3. Knocks it down. Jensen Monroe from the corner. Look at this touch. Tomahawks by 5, their largest lead of the evening. Taunton on the drive, over to Paquette. His 3 is no good. Rebounds. Over to Londonderry. Paquette, easy 2. No good.
Or is it?
Blocked by Matt Schmidt. And it's turned over.
Absolutely towering over that shooter.
Coach Denton imploring his team to get that rebound. Rebounding makes such a difference in this game.
He is not asking. He is imploring.
It's one way to put it. Roy. Over now to Rosa. It looks like more of a traditional 2-3 zone now for the Lancers. As they come off the ball a little bit. They're not quite as, okay, maybe, I don't know what they're in. Experts out there tell me. Roy for 3, and his shot no good. Ooh, that was close to backcourt.
Sure was.
Rosa, back to Roy. Skip past Monroe for 3, no good. And the rebound by Mason Paquette. I do know Merrimack is in man-to-man.
Ooh, just like he got shoved in the face there.
Luongo for 3. His second tray of the game, 33-31. Look at this one by Matt Luongo. Roy thought about the corner 3. Monroe, baseline spin. And he traveled. He picked up his pivot foot, they say.
I don't know.
And he might be the only one in the building who thinks he picked up his pivot foot. What say you, crowd?
And paying homage to Helen Keller.
Yes.
I'm not sure why. It's a mystery.
Oh, great tip pass to Jackson Rosa. Fouled, and it's on the floor. And the foul is on Luongo. That is Luongo's second, first on Londonderry in this third quarter. Long inbounds pass to Logan Day. Oh, Rosa was thinking about shooting there before catching it. Got to catch it first. Matt Schmidt turns and faces. Monroe kicks it out now to Roy. Rosa, open 3. I think they got a piece of that. And it's stolen by David Roy. They get numbers. Monroe for 2.
That is nice.
Jensen Monroe with 9. Tomahawks by 4. Look at this dime by Rosa. Miles working on Schmidt. Kicks it out now to Taunton for 3. No good. Rebound by Miles. Miles working on Schmidt. Nice rebound by Day. Roy looks to push the issue for Merrimack. Monroe to Day to Rosa for 3. No good. Rebound Monroe. And the Tomahawks reset.
I don't know how he ended up with that.
Oh, Rosa was looking for Schmidt. Offensive foul taken by Matt Doyle. That is the 4th offensive foul in this game. 3 for Londonderry, 1 now for the Tomahawks.
Yeah, you really don't see that too often.
You don't see a lot of it in today's game. Sort of a lost art, the taking of the charge.
I'm really trying to come up with like a pun of some sort because you keep saying art. I'm trying to think of a famous artist that I could kind of mesh with either charge or offensive foul. Maybe I'll get there. I'll let you know.
Okay.
I'll sneak it into the broadcast here as soon as I think of it. Probably be totally unprompted.
Lancers trailing by 4 with the basketball. This is Doyle guarded by Rosa. And a traveling violation on Doyle. That might have been the makeup call for Monroe. Merrimack will take it. 35-31 Merrimack. Great ball game tonight here from the H. Dana Taylor Gymnasium.
Wow, oh man.
Monroe over to Rosa, back to Roy. 3, got it! David Roy. Look at the ball movement by the Tomahawks. 38-31. Rizawi working on Miles. Miles able to kick it back out. Rosa almost tipped it away. Big double team here by the Tomahawks. Goes into Miles for 2.
The defense was not letting up, and Miles just sneaking in there for an easy bucket.
Boy, making it look easy. Roy for 3. No good. And the rebound to Rizawi. Rosa to Monroe. Back now to Logan Day. Tomahawks slowing it down here. Day for 3. No good. Tomahawks ripping them from 3 tonight. That's what the Lancers are giving them. Miles, no good. Big rebound by Luongo. Offensive foul on the Lancers. Wow.
Lancers coach is not enjoying that call.
Wow. 38-33.
What'd you think, Brian?
I didn't see much there.
I mean, there's a lot happening.
I gotta be honest. I think the Tomahawks got a big break right there. That was 2 guys going for the rebound, it looked like to me. McCarthy for 3, no. And the rebound by Mason Paquette. Three-point try for Luongo. His shot no good. Loose ball. Nice look for Miles, and he'll go to the line.
Brian, I know it can be frustrating with the officials sometimes, but if anyone has any interest in officiating, you can check out NHIAA.org for any kind of information about that. The game cannot happen without the officials, so.
Miles hits. Miles, the leading scorer on this Londonderry team. He is a senior, averaging 13.4 a game.
Not too shabby.
For the Lancers, not bad at all. He's surpassed that tonight. So he has 16. Season high is 22. McCarthy to Mike Flera. Now Nate Johnson back to Flera. Oh, nice steal by Connor Williams. And he missed the layup. Oh, that's frustrating for Londonderry. And did get a foul in the backcourt. Wow, if you're a Lancer fan right now, that's a tough break. Misses the layup, which would have got it to 2. And then they get the foul in the backcourt. So it's a 4-point Merrimack lead. Londonderry extending their pressure a little bit here on the ball. Now Johnson. Looking for a cutter, nobody there. Johnson to Flera, now McCarthy for 3. His shot no good, rebound Paquette. And we're under a minute to go in this third quarter. Stay tuned, folks, this is gonna be a great finish. Williams for 3, no good. Rebound to Johnson. All the way ahead now to Flera. Looking for a trailer. Finds one with McCarthy. Nice dish to Rizawi for 2.
Oh, man.
What a pass by McCarthy to Rizawi. 40-34, Merrimack.
Have a look at that one.
Largest lead of the game for the Tomahawks. Paquette's 3 is no good. And the Tomahawks will slow it up here, try to get the last shot. With 13 seconds left. Johnson to Flera. Step back 3.
Way off. Little rushed.
And Wow. Might have been fouled a little there, but nonetheless, at the end of 3 quarters, it is the Tomahawks 40 and the Londonderry Lancers 34. Great basketball game here tonight from the H. Dana Taylor Gymnasium. My name is Brian Gagnon. And Justin Slez on the camera tonight.
Yep, and we have Grace LeMay back at the studio making sure the stream's looking good, sounding good, and she is running the replays for us tonight. So thank you, Grace.
Grace is doing a fabulous job tonight on those replays. Thank you very much for your assistance.
And speaking of fabulous, I have fabulous news, Brian. You know, Merrimack TV has been recognized by the Alliance for Community Media with awards for outstanding public, education, and government programming. You can stay connected with Merrimack TV and follow us at facebook.com/MerrimackTV. And if you want to try and get a shout-out in here, leave a comment on our most recent post about this game, and I'll try and give you a shout-out before the end of the game here. Let us know who you're rooting for, where you're watching from, how you're watching, whether that be on the Comcast cable channels, MerrimackTV.com, or the Merrimack TV app. Lots to choose from.
Lots to choose from. However you choose to consume Merrimack TV, we thank you for watching us here tonight and watching tonight's ball game. Mason Paquette with the steal for Londonderry. And Seaman was hit pretty hard there. No call. Big break for the Tomahawks. McCarthy for 3. Got it!
Oh, man,
The Drew Birds are out.
And the Lancers coach is lit up right now. He is frustrated with that last no call.
Yeah, that was a tough one. Jamison Seaman going to the basket there. He got a lot of contact. And no call, and the Tomahawks take advantage of it. They are now up 9. As Drew McCarthy makes him pay. How many three-pointers tonight for the Tomahawks?
I haven't seen this many three-pointers all season in one game.
Looks like 8. Yes, 8 three-pointers. Rosa's hit a pair. McCarthy's hit 2. Morrison has 1. David Roy with a couple, and Jensen Monroe has also contributed from downtown.
Wow.
That's a big, big 3 by McCarthy, extending this lead to 9. Plenty of business to take care of here, but we'll be back with you on Friday night as the Little Green of Manchester Central comes in to take on the Tomahawks.
Is it the Little Green?
The Little Green. Oh, great work by Logan Day. He says hello to Coach Gendron on the bench. 43-34.
It's the largest deficit so far.
It is. We're going to foul on Mike Flera. That's going to be his first, team's first. Londonderry on the inbound with a 9-point deficit here. Paquette looks to cut into that. Cannot. Merrimack in control of this second half. I mean, since the start of the first quarter, or start of the second quarter, it's been all Tomahawks. Londonderry trying to get back to where they were in that first quarter. Nice look for Razawi down low.
Oh, man.
The big fella
Nice
with
one.
4. Let's get another look at this time. 45-34. And a bit of a touch foul there on Nate Johnson. Double-digit lead for the Tomahawks as they are in control right now. Since the start of the second quarter, it has been 35-16 Merrimack. Really doesn't feel like they've been 19 points better since the start of the second quarter. But they have been, and they'll get the possession back right here. Great team effort tonight by Merrimack. Let's see if they can finish it off here with 6:38 to go in regulation. Nice move by Johnson. Flera for three. No good. Flera gets it back. Now Drew McCarthy. Over to Johnson. Johnson tried to get it to Flera. Nice defense by the Lancers. You can see now Londonderry extending that defense way out beyond the perimeter. And they have to now, trailing by 11. Got to force these turnovers. Merrimack's been able to attack with their bench here in the fourth quarter to start. Three-point try, no good. Out of bounds to Merrimack. And here comes Roy, Rosa, and Monroe back into the game.
Back at it.
McCarthy, Flera, and Johnson leave to a nice applause. Some great minutes for them tonight. Logan Day up to Rizawi. He gets it over to David Roy, trying to give him a screen. He goes the other side. Rizawi at the three-point line. Crowd wants him to shoot it. I don't think Coach Denton does. Rosa for two. Big two for Jackson Rosa. 47-34, Merrimack. Ball's tipped around. Rebound by Rizawi. And we got a timeout. Oh, they give him the timeout.
Okay,
wow.
All right.
Oh, no, they did not give him the timeout.
Okay, all right,
They kept foul on Paquette. I was just saying nobody had possession on that. 47-34 Merrimack. Starting to pull away here. This was not a comfortable game even about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, to say the least, yeah.
We had 38-34. There's a 9-0 Merrimack run. And it was that layup that Londonderry missed that would have got it to 2 points. Wow. Foul is on Luongo. His fourth. And I think Londonderry's coach may need to be careful. Rizawi leaves to a nice hand. Boy, what are the odds he gets a technical by the end of this one? It's looking high.
I was gonna say it's the odds are growing.
And Austin Denton's going to get a timeout here. 47-34 Merrimack with 5:08 to go in the fourth quarter here at the H. Dana Taylor Gymnasium. We talk about, plays and momentum-killing plays. And that missed layup, it comes right down to that right now. They convert that layup. It's a 38-36 game. Instead, he missed the layup. And Merrimack came back on the other end, hit a quick three. And all of a sudden, you can just feel the air come out of that Londonderry bench.
Yes.
And it's been 9-0 since.
Brian, I got Amanda LaRue Townsend says, shout out to Dylan LaRue, my brother, assistant coach for the Lancers. What a great game and tough when I have to root for both teams. So, thank you, Amanda, for that.
I saw him over here with the Merrimack coaches earlier, talking before the game. Drew McCarthy with the ball for Merrimack. Long lead pass from Monroe. He draws a double team. 2 in the foul!
Oh, man.
Jensen Monroe continues his fantastic play and puts Merrimack up 15. This is slipping away from Londonderry. Monroe's shot, no good. And the rebound to Paquette. Monroe with 11 tonight, third straight game in double digits. Paquette's three, nothing but net.
They needed that one.
And that gets Londonderry their first basket since about the 3 or 4 minute mark in the last quarter. Look at that shot. 49-37, Merrimack.
He sorely needed three there.
So upcoming programming, Tomahawks basketball. We got Central on Friday night, as we mentioned. And well, Tuesday night, if you're a fan of girls basketball, you want to tune in.
We got a good one on our hands, Brian, or what?
We have got the, I'd say, top-rated Bedford Bulldogs coming in on Tuesday night. We've never had Bedford girls here on Merrimack TV, and that'll be their debut. And if you're a fan of girls basketball, I would check out that game. Lana McCarthy on her way to Purdue, and she will be featured prominently in that game. So check us out 1 week from tonight. Girls basketball, Merrimack against Bedford.
6:30 right here in the H. Dana Taylor Gymnasium.
Oh, they drew the perfect inbounds play.
Too much of a lead there.
Just a little too much lead. (49-37). Paquette for three, no good. And we got a rebound by Monroe. Jump ball.
Good effort there by the Lancers.
Connor Williams made that great play for Londonderry. Monroe looked like he came down with the rebound. Williams just got right in there and forced the jump ball. Londonderry chance to get it to single digits here with a three. Taunton to Miles.
Muscles his way in.
Ooh, he almost got three the old-fashioned way. And the foul's on Rizzowi. Miles will shoot a pair. Miles tonight with 16, I believe. Yes. Missing the first one.
Hasn't had the best time tonight at the foul line.
No, let's see.
Shoot 50.
3 out of 6. And making 4 of 7. So 17 now for Miles. He leads all scorers. And we have an 11-point game. Good job against the double team there by the Tomahawks. Day gets it over to Roy. Oh, and his pass
it's a little
was sort of between McCarthy and Rosa. It looks like they're going to go offense-defense here. Miles back in. Doyle out.
Still got a lot of time left here, Brian. There's no time to let up on the gas pedal.
Oh, no question, Justin. I've seen leads like this evaporate. Good try by Rizzowi. Miles gets the big basket for Londonderry.
Lancers fans enjoying that one. You can kind of feel a bit of a groan from the Tomahawk side here. But
ooh, man, that's 5 team fouls now on the Tomahawks. So Londonderry shooting on every foul now. For the rest of this game, they're shooting 2 on every foul.
Oof, there's a lot of time left for that.
That's a big advantage for them as they try to come back.
That could end up being the difference here, Brian.
20
Tomahawks
points
aren't careful.
For Ty Miles. And offense-defense sub again. They go with the faster Doyle on defense. Nice look for McCarthy. And he'll put it out with the lead. Clock is their best friend right now. McCarthy over to Rosa. He drops it back to Roy, and a charge taken by Crosby Nolan. The momentum has shifted, Justin.
I can feel it, Brian. I really can.
You can cut the tension in here with a knife. 49-41.
Of course, no knives permitted here on the school premises.
No, fair point. Ooh, good try there by Nolan. He has the ball now, looking for Miles.
Ooh,
Miles draws the double team, kicks it out to Paquette. Oh, his three goes in and out. That was a big shot there. Just goes in and out for Londonderry. Got exactly what they wanted. And a foul by Nolan on Logan Day. I believe that's 4 on Nolan. And that's 5, actually, so Nolan is done. Yes, 5 fouls on Crosby Nolan. He gets a nice hand from the Londonderry crowd. Matt Luongo back into the game for the Lancers. And Matt Doyle. They're going to sort this out here. They thought thought the 5 fouls was on Londonderry. He was looking at the scoreboard. Next one will be a penalty for the Lancers.
Glad we got that sorted out before the shots happened here.
So the foul was on the floor. It was not a shooting foul, and it was only the 4th team foul on Londonderry. Now back to basketball. McCarthy to the rack.
What do you call that one, Brian?
That is definitely a foul.
Okay.
That's the 5th foul for Luongo as well. So the second Lancer has fouled out of the game now.
Looks like they got a pretty deep bench over there.
2 big free throws here for Drew McCarthy. McCarthy, I think, approaching a season high. Let's see. Not even close to a season high.
Nice thought, though.
His season high is 15. I tried. Out of bounds of the Lancers ball. You know, you try to make things interesting, and then you realize he's not even close.
The fun fact that never was.
Right, exactly. We could just make up facts.
You know? You could. If you say it the right way, people are inclined to believe you.
Ooh, good try. Paquette. His shot no good. Foul is on Miles. The old George Costanza line from Seinfeld. It's not a lie if you believe it.
Classic George.
You Seinfeld fans out there, send us a message on Facebook.
We'll give you a shout out.
We'll be happy to engage. With Zowie on the line. His shot no good. 3:09 to go. 4th quarter, Tomahawks by 9. Londonderry is led by as many as 8 in this game. Monroe tried to get the rebound. Day does. Great offensive rebound.
That 8-point lead feels so long ago.
Rosa no good. And a foul on Day. So Paquette's going to shoot.
Wow.
And here's where Londonderry can get back in it. So you foul him all the way down the other end, and now they come back and shoot 2. So with that clock stopped.
Wouldn't say that was very worth it, but
Yeah, and
not well versed in basketball, to be honest. But
risk reward. Mason Paquette at the line.
Trying to make the Tomahawks pay here.
Boy, he's got such a nice shot for Londonderry. You know, that 3 he hit earlier, the form, just everything, nothing but net. Very nicely done by Mason Paquette. He's got 12. Londonderry gets it within 7. Good job by Merrimack. Monroe puts it in for 2 as he easily broke the press. Kicks it out. Taunton for 3. Big 3
Wow.
from Londonderry. Key at Taunton, 52-46. 6-point game. 2:32 to go. Hang on to your seats, folks.
Tomahawks hoping to hang on to that ball here.
Yes. Oh, we get a foul on number 14, Matt Doyle. 52-46. Rosawi will come back into the game for Merrimack. But now Merrimack also shooting on every foul. Monroe will shoot a pair. Jensen has 13 tonight, coming off that 27-point effort against Trinity last Tuesday night. A career high. And he has missed all 3 free throw attempts today. He's got a big one here. Chance to make it a 3-possession game. And Monroe's second is no good. He's 0 for 4 from the line tonight. That could come back to haunt them. Let's see. Miles, guarded by Razawi. Nice D by Razawi. 2-on-1 the other way. Rosa, no good. Monroe, the follow, no good. Out of bounds to Merrimack, off of Paquette. And McCarthy in for Razawi. Get that. Each team getting their offense-defense subs in. They want Razawi out there every time Miles is out there.
Yes,
so,
that's the answer they have for him, I think, tonight. So
it looks like Miles is going in every time the Lancers have a chance to stop the clock on offense. If they stop the clock on defense, they switch him out with Doyle. And Merrimack's answer to that is Razawi coming in. Looks like Razawi and McCarthy doing the same sort of thing. 52-46 our score. The Lancers having a big fourth quarter here. They got 12 points in this fourth. Merrimack has also responded. 6-8. They have 12 points, so 12-12 in this fourth quarter. Dead even. And we got 2 minutes to go in this one. A great basketball game tonight from the H. Dana Taylor Gymnasium. Thank you for joining us.
yes, phenomenal game. Fun to watch.
A lot of fun. 2 very intense, competitive teams here. And
if I was sitting down, Brian, I would definitely be on the edge of my seat right now. It's like a lot of time left here.
This is a very big possession here for the Tomahawks. You gotta get a clean inbounds pass.
And what are the implications here for making the playoffs?
Oh, they're massive. These guys are currently 12-13, I believe. A lot of teams behind them, or in front of them, rather. Day for 2, big basket for the Tomahawks. 6 for Logan Day, 8-point game.
Get a look at that one.
Let's watch this one again off glass. 3-point try, Paquette, no good. Rebound to the Tomahawks. Rosa gets it over. Now McCarthy puts it in for 2.
Yeah.
Drew McCarthy with 9. Williams, no good.
Trying to force that 3.
10-point Tomahawk lead. 2 huge possessions in a row. Williams for 3, no good. And it's off Monroe, Londonderry ball. 1:07 to go.
You can see the Lancers trying to force those 3s a little bit.
Miles back in his shadow. Zach Razawi also back in. Paquette off the screen for three. Oh, it's so pure. Wow. 56-49.
They might have gotten away with a little bit of a travel there on that one.
Tomahawks pull it back out. They do not need to shoot here. Oh, Roy turns it over. Oh, that one hurts.
That, man. Someone was over there all night, and then just one time, you know.
He tried to pass to the gentleman in the first row. 56-49, Miles for three. Oh, that was a big miss. And
they're going to start fouling
Merrimack,
here, you think?
They're going to need to foul. Razawi loses the handle. Boy, the Tomahawks, last two possessions, you could dribble out the clock, take a foul. They've kind of forced it the last two possessions. And Razawi takes his shirt off and leaves. I don't know, he must have got hurt on that play. Three-point try, no good. Boy, the Lancers have just missed on their last two. Paquette with a beautiful steal. And he puts it in. Mason Paquette. Look at this steal. Goes up and then off glass and in. Wow. So Paquette right now with 17. He's got 10 in the fourth quarter. Lancers pull within 5. You talk about those last two possessions for the Tomahawks that resulted in turnovers.
Yeah, let's talk about it, Brian.
I mean, you got to pull, you got to try to pull that out in you know, draw the foul there.
And there's no shot clock as of right now in the NHIAA basketball here. So,
but you know, Londonderry came down. Paquette had a great look for three. Missed that. Miles missed a three. Both of those shots just missing. Londonderry's not out of this.
Absolutely not, Brian.
21 seconds left. Tomahawks desperately trying to hang on here and get their 5th win of the season. Whoever wins tonight will get their 5th win and get a big win in Division I. This game big for the Tomahawks. I mean, you got Bedford coming up. You got Pinkerton. You got South. I mean, still some meat left on that schedule with Justin. Rosa is fouled, so he will go to the line. And the foul is on Connor Williams. So the quick foul given there by Londonderry. Big free throws for Mr. Rosa.
Let's see if he gets the spirit fingers here from the student section. I don't know if that would help or hurt if I was shooting, personally.
The very, I think those shirts would hurt if I was shooting. A lot of fluorescent colors in there. Rosa misses the first, so even if he makes this, still a 2-possession game. That is very important. And with a guy like Paquette out there on this floor, anything can happen for Londonderry. Rosa misses again. Day with the big rebound. Logan Day saves the day for Merrimack. Big offensive board.
Big time.
Merrimack 1 of 9 from the line here in the fourth quarter.
That is
disappointing, I think.
Disappointing, yes. That's a great word, I guess.
If you're Coach Denton, got very quiet in here for Jackson Rosa. And he misses.
In trouble here in the fourth quarter at that line.
They are trying to keep Londonderry in this game. Got to get a body on Logan Day and Jensen Monroe here. And Rosa hits. 57-51 Merrimack. Rosa knocks it out of bounds. 11 seconds left. Get on Paquette if you're Merrimack. Do not let number 1 shoot that ball. Oh, and he's fouled by Day. But it's not the worst thing in the world. You can only get 2 from the line. He can't shoot a 3 from the free throw line. Mason Paquette with a great fourth quarter. And smooth as silk once again.
It's like he's done this before.
I think so. He's only a junior. He'll be back again. Intentional miss there. Good strategy. And Rosa fouled again with 6.2 left. Paquette intentionally missing that last free throw, trying to get his own rebounds. Really not much else you can do there. A single point doesn't help you there.
Right.
Still a 2-point game, 2-possession game. 2 free throws here would ice it. There's one. This one might already be on ice, but Rosa will certainly do it here with one more. Put
there
it on
it
the
is.
board. Tomahawks, you get a big win here tonight. Miles, it's a 2. Rebound, Monroe. Tomahawks get the win. A come from behind victory tonight over the Lancers. 59-52. A game they trailed by as many as 8 points in that second quarter. And they led by as many as 13 on their end tonight. But credit this Lancers team. They did not give up at all.
Certainly not.
And, you know, I have 2 candidates tonight for player of the game, and I think we have to have co-players of the game.
I am all about it, Brian.
Because I cannot make up my mind. A couple of great efforts tonight. The first player of the game for Merrimack is Jackson Rosa. He had tonight 17 points for the Tomahawks. That is his season high. 17 big points for Jackson. Big free throws there at the end. Played great defense all night. And I don't know how you can go and award a player of the game tonight and not recognize Logan Day and the effort that he put out on that floor tonight.
Certainly.
Only 6 points. But I say only 6 points. He came up with every single big ball tonight, every single 50-50 ball. Day was there. Every single big rebound. He got that massive offensive rebound there late in the fourth quarter. So I think it's a great night for co-players of the game.
Yes, absolutely, 100%. And like you said earlier in the game, it's those stats that just don't make the sheet that you don't see unless you're watching the game. You don't pick it up just from the numbers.
Day was so integral tonight for the Tomahawks. Like you can't award a player of the game and not recognize what he did on the floor tonight. If you're a coach or anybody like involved with basketball, like you just recognize what Logan did and marvel at it. I mean, tremendous job by the Tomahawks tonight. Logan Day, our co-player of the game, along with Jackson Rosa, who had 17 points in the Tomahawks win. Merrimack goes to 5-6 on the season. Londonderry drops to 4-7, and the Central Little Green coming to town on Friday. Tomahawks need a win there on Friday night.
Yes, absolutely, and we will be here bringing you the game Friday evening at 6 p.m. so you can tune in on Merrimack TV Channel 8 on the HD Channel 1072 on MerrimackTV.com. Or my suggestion would be downloading that Merrimack TV app and check it out there. I want to thank you once again for watching tonight. We will see you Friday night. Thank you for watching Merrimack TV, your community, your voice.